The history of the Oldsmobile 442, from powerhouse to icon. The Oldsmobile 442 is one of the most legendary muscle cars of all time, leaving a lasting impact on automotive history. It all began in 1964 when Oldsmobile introduced the 442 as an option for the Cutlass. The name originally stood for 4-barrel carburetor, 4-speed manual transmission, and dual exhaust, and under the hood was a 330 cubic inch V8 pushing 310 horsepower. It was Oldsmobile's answer to Pontiac's GTO, and it quickly proved itself on the streets and the strip. By 1965, the 442 got a major power boost, now featuring a 400 cubic inch V8 producing 345 horsepower. In 1966, Oldsmobile introduced the W30 package, a factory race setup that included a fiberglass hood, force air induction, and performance upgrades that made it a true competitor in drag racing. This period marked the beginning of Oldsmobile's serious commitment to high-performance muscle. The 1968 to 1970 era was the peak of the 442's dominance. With a complete redesign in 1968, the 442 became its own model, no longer just an option. In 1970, the beastly 455 cubic inch V8 debuted, delivering 370 horsepower and a staggering 500 pound-feet of torque. The W30 package took performance to another level, making the 442 one of the most feared muscle cars of the era. However, by the early 1970s, emissions regulations, rising insurance costs, and fuel restrictions started choking the muscle car industry. The 442's power began to decline, and by 1977, it had been reduced to little more than an appearance package. Despite this, the Oldsmobile 442 remains an icon of the muscle car era, with its most powerful years still celebrated today. Whether it's the raw power of the late 60s models or the legendary W30 package, the 442 cemented its place in muscle car history as one of the all-time greats.